Hey, what's up everyone? Akin here. Welcome back to One Quote Monday. Today's quote is "Show Your Work" by Kleon. It's also the name of one of his 3 books. This quote shifted my mindset in terms of putting myself out there and sharing stuff online. I was never able to get over the fear of what other people would think, and I was not comfortable with self-promotion. Maybe it's because of the way I was raised and the culture that I was in. Even though it started to change after I moved to the US by myself, it was still hard for me to set up a personal blog with my own name, let alone start a YouTube channel and speak in front of the camera. But this book was a mindset shift for me. After reading it in 2020, I set my personal blog and started writing about random stuff weekly. Then 2 years later, I started this YouTube channel. One of the main points of this book and the quote "Show Your Work" is being an amateur is great and you don't have to be an expert. Don't wait to become an expert to show your work. You won't be. It's all about taking that first step and just doing it. Usually what's holding us back before we do something is we think that we have to be expert and be qualified to do that thing, which is not the case at all. Usually it's better and easier to learn from the people who are just one step ahead of you. For example, when I was in high school, if I didn't understand a specific topic of a subject or if I had a question on it, I would usually go to my friends and classmates who are just one step ahead of me on that specific topic. And more often than not, I understood much better that way instead of going to the teacher. Since my peers just learned that thing and know a lot less than the teacher, the way they taught things was much simpler and easier to understand. I think it's also the case when it comes to teaching something online or just showing your work, either by blog posts, YouTube videos, podcasts, or just sharing stuff on any other platform. So you really don't have to be an expert at something to share that online. There is another quote by Kleon that I found really interesting. Carving out a space for yourself online, somewhere you can express yourself and share your work, is still one of the best possible investments you can make with your time. The best thing to invest in is definitely yourself. I would say that the best investment you can make in yourself is your health and well-being. But putting yourself out there and sharing stuff online is definitely up there. When you don't show your work, you are limiting the amount of people and opportunities that you might come across to your physical environment, whether it be the places you go to or the people you personally met. But if you share your work online or share anything, you are opening yourself up and you're increasing your chance of making interesting connections. You might make new friends that you think alike, you might make new business partners, you might even get job offers just because of the fact that you're opening yourself up and allowing opportunities to come to you just by showing your work online. So that's why I think this quote and the book "Show Your Work" is a must-read to look at things through different perspective. If you enjoyed this video, you might want to check out the previous One Quote Monday video where I talked about one of my favorite quotes, "Discipline equals freedom." Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.